Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be on the Navy Outpost, which is one of the newer maps released once Early Access came out. We're going to begin starting in the Barracks area where I came out, which was the one airlock labeled Barracks. From here, you can go straight or down this left door and it will bring you into the kill house. Little firing range area, as you can see. So we're going to go back up from here. We're going to head straight. And I'm going to take a right. We got a left doorway and a right doorway. We're going to take the right, and we're going to be in these little barrack room area. As you can see, we'll head through here. Go straight. We're going to take a left now, because this is where the kill house is, like I said before. And remember, the barracks airlock. So you could go left or right. They all lead to the barracks, and then you just head straight. You have two options. You can go straight into this cafeteria place. So if you come into the cafeteria, this is what it looks like. We're going to head double back. Go through here. And now we're out in the high command area, they consider this. Alright. So if you were to go through the cafeteria, you'll end up with two ways on your left going into the high command area. That was the way we just looked through, labeled barracks. And these are two more ways. Keep going straight. You have an option to go to high command, or you can go through these doors. If you were to go through these doors, you will now be at the missile silo area, which is what I call it, which is home to another airlock called Airlock. So in the missile silo area, here is the airlock 2B. As you can see, they're very close to the barracks. Above me is an observation deck. But what I'm going to show you is there's actually an underground to this airlock area of the missile silos, where there's many gun crates and other things. This is the underground area. And yes, you could drop down from some of the elevator shafts that they have here, these lifts. And this is what it looks like. It's only a one-way up, several ways down, only one way to go back up. So we're going to head back up, and I'm going to take you through the observation deck of where these missile silos are near airlock 2B. So now we're back through the missile silos. We're going to head straight. We're going to take a left this time instead of the right that we began. Remember this area? We're going to go through this observation deck, and we're just going to follow the stairs up. Here's the observation deck. And as you can see, it's just literally an observation deck. The airlock 2B is over there. Here's the missile silos. And this one connects to a secondary pathway, which is the war room. In the war room, there's just this video camera that shows no film. And the actual addition onto the war room. Right here. Where the film plays. And you have this little war room. So instead we're going to go back down these stairs and show you the pathway you could have took to actually come up here from a different way. As you can remember, this is the cafeteria. You came through here. Remember down there was the two options to go through to the high command. High command, if you were to go through these pathways, it led to that observation deck one way, as well as the airlock where the missile silos are. Instead, that pathway of the observation deck went up these stairs that time into the war room. In the war room, we can head up. And you have a little observation deck to this opened area. You got a cross path right here to look at high command. But we're not too worried about this part. You can go down here. You can go back up. And there's another pathway to run across on the other side of high command. Over there. So let's head back. Remember, this is the war room. There you go. We're going to head downstairs now. And now we're right below the war room in this open room that I just talked about where we were peering over. You can walk through here. You head down the stairs and you're back right at the missile silos. With that airlock 2B airlock gate right there. Remember, this is the staircase that we took to go underground of this. If you just follow these stairs up, you actually leads you right into the war room area. And you can go up these stairs, and we're back in the war room. Alright. So now, we're going to go through the high command. There's the vault. We'll be going back to that shortly. So now we are in high command. This is what it looks like. We're just going to keep going straight, because now we have to cross over. Alright, so now we're crossing over the opposite side of high command. We're going to come through here. You got this little overview area. And we're going to head down this way. There's an invisible wall here, so just make sure you jump to be able to get over it. Sometimes it gets you stuck. We're going to head down there. You got this little heater area. I'm not sure what this is. A lot of commands on this. You go through here. And now we're on the observation deck of where the triple turrets are. We're going to drop down right here where these triple turrets are. And this is what the triple turrets look like. We're going to head straight. And now we have our airlock 1A. Airlock 1A is near these triple turrets. If you were to come this way, you can take a right to go on the observation deck that you just seen me jump off of. So I'll go back up here. Here we go. Remember, this was that room with the command. Okay, so now we're going to go back down. And we're going to go take a left instead of that right on the observation deck. Now we are at an area for high command. So if we were to go straight here, this would be the high command area out here. If we were, by the way, it was called gun deck. Where those triple turrets are, they call it gun deck. So if you were to take a left instead, you would have a way to go in high command. You could go up here, and you're back in this open room again. So, we're going to go back. We're going to go to the firing range, which is going to take us to our next airlock. So through the firing range, which is near gun deck, we're going to go through here. And we have our other gate, range 3C. And if you remember this place in the beginning of the video, this is Kill House. Directly across was Barracks. And I'll show you it so that way you see that. We just kind of did a 360 running around this whole map. And here you go. Here is Barracks. And there's the kill house with range 3C in the distance. So that's Cafeteria, and this is High Command. So now that we've already went through High Command, upper part, and we went through all these areas, we are now going to come out to the actual High Command, which is everything not inside the buildings. Besides that, that's High Command, and all this is High Command. So remember, this is the barrack side, and this is the firing range side, as you will see in a second. Kill house. And you got the range right there, airlock with barracks over there. So those airlocks are right between each other, this high command area, where you have these quad tanks. As you can see, if you were just to go straight though, you'll see the high command building. So we're going to keep going straight. And you'll see an entryway to go up to high command from underground, which will go up from there now. To show you that there is a bottom entry into High Command. And here you go. We are now back in High Command. So now we're going to head back down and show you the rest of High Command. So again, remember, range was on this side. Further forward. And this was barracks over there. I apologize, guys. I need another gun. All right. So again, another area. This is the gun deck. Going that way. Go through here. War room's upstairs. Now, if you were to come straight under the war room, you have the infirmary. Right here. Alright. So now we're going, like I said, back outside. Range. Barracks up there. Big high command building. One of the ways to get from underground. We're going to stick to the right. To the right here, you got this little area, which is heads to the gun deck and infirmary that we were just ran through just a second ago. Gun deck. There's the infirmary. Back out here, you have this little area. And you actually have the vault. And here's the vault. Now we're going to keep going. We're going to go straight across. Alright, and now that we're over here, this is one of the other areas of High Command. Similar to an airlock, looks for like tanks. This is what it looks like. You got this little pathway that we'll be going through in a second. Alright. So now we can come through here, and we're in this big open room again. remember this. If we were to go through this area, we will end up at the trigger points. And if you were to, like I said, go through this doorway again and go upstairs, you'll be back up top with this crossover area to High Command. It's not that complicated of an area. There's a lot of turns, but you actually stay in quite a small area when you think about it. You have two sections that you really fly through. This side has two airlocks, and this side has two airlocks, and they connect with each other through this high command area and this high command building. There's exits over here where the vault is. There's an exit over here, but there's no doorways over here, so this building doesn't get used. And over here, the last thing we have to show you is the escape pod, and there's no doors here at all for entry or exit. Hopefully this video helps you with navigating through Navy Outpost. It is a more complicated map, I believe, personally, for figuring out. And thank you for coming by. And if you can, like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.